A warm welcome back to Afternoon Express, and because it's a warm welcome back, we thought we'd quench all that warmth with the summer. Well, no, actually, no, I wish it was summer. You see,
it's a spring drink.
A spring drink that Clem's going to be making us on the show today. Tell us what we got here.
Okay, so I'm using the new Woolies range of spring drinks, and they are, besides being amazing, they've actually just brought home a few awards. So at the recent South African Food Review, they not only did they win a category award, but also an overall award in the competition.
Oh my word!
It's pretty big.
Congrats, Woolies! That's amazing.
Well done.
Really cool stuff.
So these drinks are not only sugar-free, but they're also preservative-free, which means they're kilojoule-free, which means they're absolutely healthy.
Can we say that?
You can. It's great for you. I mean, if you're talking about guilt-free drinking, this is the way to go.
This is it. Okay, cool.
So we're really taking these amazing flavors, and we're going to bump them up a little bit more. So we can start off with the rose-flavored drink. Tongue-tied there. So I'm pairing it today with some pomegranates.
Pomegranate rose-flavored drink. Sheesh.
I mean, how amazing is that? Perfect for spring. Some mint goes in there, and some crushed ice. Now, when I crush ice, I try not to, like, really get it all over the table.
You want it a little bit chunky, I guess.
I want it really chunky, because what happens if it's too fine, you're actually just going to dilute the drink. And honestly, you don't want that.
Yeah, honestly, the best way to go and do that is not to use one of those grinder things that you can find at home. It's one of the best ways. One of the best ways to get your ice to nice and to grind properly is to put them inside a cloth. Take a whole bunch of these little ice cubes, put them inside a cloth, and just like smash or use a hammer and just keep hitting it. That's the fun part of this thing. So Clem's taking all the fun out of it, but he just added his own fun.
And you heard me bash it earlier. That's where you got it from.
Yeah, you were like, ha ha ha.
And I mean, it's spring, so you just got a nice cool down right now.
Yeah.
So the next
one. Is it winter? Is it raining in here?
Yes, it is. Absolutely. So let's do the next one. Cool. Let's do the pomegranate with a coconut drink.
Oh, that's different.
So some beautiful granadilla.
Oh, granadilla is one of the most refreshing things. Sour as all heck, but delicious.
I've actually got some granadillas ready being the pulp removed for me. Cool. So that goes in there. You can see what we're kind of doing. We're playing on all the current tropical flavors.
Yeah, and different colour schemes. You got the red and the green in this one. This one you're going with the yellows and other colours, I guess.
It is. So I'm going to ask you to open this one to the side slowly so it doesn't spray everywhere. Oh. Okay, almost.
Oh, wait. I managed.
You managed.
There we go.
And then I'm going to top it up with some mint as you pour that in.
Delicious.
So you talk about, we see how we're combining all these amazing flavors.
The smell of this coconut one is delicious.
It is so refreshing as well.
That pineapple also comes through quite nicely. It's all those tropical fruits that you're throwing in there.
And for our last drink, let's take on, we're going to get really chefy right now, basil and cucumber.
Oh, that's quite different.
Right? And we're going to pair that with some strawberry and mint-flavoured spring drink.
Sheesh.
So in goes our coals of strawberry.
Strawberry.
Cucumber.
That's funny. A little bit of crushed ice you're throwing in there, layering it up nicely.
Can I pass this to you again?
Sure you can.
Seeing as you got some serious bottling up skills.
See, as I'm the guy that prevents these things from happening.
And then some basil goes in. It's not that revolutionary.
Nothing, don't worry. Nothing to see here. Just a television show. This is like, you know, if everyone ever wonders whether we're live ever, like, this is proof that we are.
Absolutely. So into the last glass.
Oh, yeah, it's making a volcano.
Go for it. We're celebrating. We're popping bottles.
This has been great. I'm loving this.
So the basil and cucumber pairs beautifully with the strawberry and the mint. Dad, you can top that up, eh? Why are you being selfish?
Okay, cool. Do that like that. Listen, we're talking about personal development on the show today, and I know you're making us delicious drinks, but I always thought that I wanted to challenge you to say, like, maybe one day you're going to be hosting your own cooking show, and, you know, you're going to have to do links and stuff. So you were recently cooking with somebody else besides me, so I thought, actually, you know what? You do your own link.
Shot for putting me on the spot.
Yeah, why not? Do it to that camera.
Well, anyway, I recently visited the Woolworths Vitality Healthy Food Studio, and I got to cook with an amazing chef who taught me about some healthy cooking. Thought I'd bring it back to the kitchen today, but first, go check out what I did. We all know how important making mindful food choices is, but when it comes to making a dish that's both delicious and healthy, it can clash sometimes. But that's why today I'm at the Discovery Vitality Healthy Food Studio to get a course on what it takes to merge the two perfectly. Let's go have a look.
Hi, Clem.
How are you?
I'm very well, and you? Welcome to the Healthy Food Studio.
Thank you so much. I must first ask you, I'm seeing you're wearing a chef hat. Am I getting the chef hat as well?
I'm not so worried about your hair, but we might have to do something about the beard.
Chef, these are some insanely delicious ingredients. What are we making today?
Fish is on the menu today. Two different ways. The one is going to be stuffed with some mint, some garlic, some marjoram, wonderful Mediterranean flavors.
And anchovies, my favorite.
Anchovies, absolutely. They're delicious and healthy. And we're going to bake it whole in paper, classic French and papillote style. The second dish is going to be an Asian twist, full of flavor, lots of garlic, spring onion, peppers in there. We're going to put it in a steaming basket and we're going to steam them as individual portions. So that should also be quite delicious. I think full of flavor, both of our recipes.
So what are we hoping to teach our guests today?
Most important skill that we teach at the Healthy Food Studio is that healthy cooking is delicious. Secondly, we want to teach them how to look for fresh fish and how to fillet their own fish. And then how to put lots of flavor in and how to cook it so that it is succulent and delicious and not dry.
That's very important. I'm about to walk away, leave you with the prep. I'm gonna get my apron on and go welcome a few of our guests that have just arrived.
Good. Looking forward to it.
Thank you so much for the invite today.
You're welcome.
Why did you see the need for the Healthy Food Studio?
So getting people to eat healthy sounds like it should be fairly simple because everybody knows what they should be doing, but getting them to actually do it is incredibly complex and difficult. So equipping them with skills and teaching them to love cooking and love healthy food, we really felt was a brilliant way to get them to sustainably change their behaviors as well as the behaviors of their families. As Discovery Vitality, we've had a partnership with Woolworths since 2014, in fact, through our healthy food benefit, where we reward our members with 25% cash back for their healthy food purchases in store. And for both of our businesses, it really was 100% aligned with our strategy to try and encourage people to translate those purchases into healthy eating. And there's no real better way to do that than to equip people with the skills to cook those foods in healthy, delicious ways.
Welcome to the Healthy Food Studio and to today's Everything Fish class. The first thing that I would like to show you today is how to look for freshness when you are buying a fish from your fishmonger or supermarket. Now we've got a wonderful piece of trout here that is just came in this morning, and one of the things that you'll be able to see is the sliminess on here. You can really see it. It's the only time that you are actually quite happy to have some sliminess on
So the
the
slime is good, that's what you're saying, definitely.
The slime is fabulous.
Cool
You
sheen,
do want
a
it.
beautiful sheen.
Indeed, indeed. We're also looking to feel that the flesh is nice and firm. It shouldn't be all soft and mushy and disappear when you're pressing.
So if it bounces back, it's good.
It's good. Thumbs up. Wonderful pink, fresh red gills inside, you can also see. And then, of course, the eye. It's nice and bulgy and looks quite fresh.
And Chef, I think it's also quite important that the fish doesn't smell of fish.
Absolutely, absolutely. It should not smell of fish because then it isn't fresh anymore. So we're going to be stuffing our trout. We are going to make a wonderful paste out of mint. This is what makes it wonderful, is that it's a bit of a different flavor to bring in with fish. It brings a wonderful freshness, and especially with garlic and anchovies, they are best friends, so it makes for wonderful, wonderful flavor. Now we are going to close our parcel so that we can bake it in the oven and basically steam it as well.
So you say steam, but it goes in the oven and kind of roasts, but the fish steams inside the bag.
Absolutely. It's the classic French preparation in papillote, where there is steam building up inside this parcel that cooks the fish. Our next fish dish that we're going to be preparing is going to be our Asian fish, and for that we need fish fillet. Tilapia is actually wonderful because it does not have its own strong flavor. Let me show you the way to fillet your fish. So I'm first going to remove the fins. So I'm just going to cut through, and then most important, the structure of the fish is that we want to remove it off the bone, so we're going to be following the bones. Just at the top of the spine here, I'm going to cut. I can feel that that's where the fins were, and I'm just going to, with my normal chef's knife, cut a line so that I know where to follow. Now I'm simply following my guide, and my hands are nice and clean, and I'm just following the bones.
Well, so I came to the Healthy Food Studio to learn so much about cooking. Even though I can cook, I was battling to cook healthy meals. So I learned about techniques, I learned about ingredients, I learned about all the things that could make my meals a better meal.
Oh, the aroma is absolutely marvelous. It's the ginger, it's fantastic. It's so fresh, I love it.
It's got signature Asian flavors.
Absolutely. Fresh, quick, really no reason not to make this. So we're gonna do our seasoning with a little bit of our soy, and we don't need to season our fish. So Melisma is busy putting our fish into our steamer, And then we're just going to top it with this wonderful flavor mixture. Now turn up the heat, get the stock on. You can steam it just over water, but the stock really does give more flavor.
Definitely, I'll come back for another course. I'm thinking the Food with Friends course, because that is, I like to entertain my friends, so that would be very nice for me to show off my cooking skills.
It's definitely been an educational and mouth-watering day today. And after visiting the Healthy Food Studio, I can say I'll be cooking with a more healthy conscious from now on. I can't wait to get back to my own Afternoon Express kitchen and put these amazing dishes and what I've learned into practice.
So awesome, learning lots of things on the show today. It's a Motivation Monday, and if you're on our Facebook page, Afternoon Express, we're asking you to share your stories of how you've overcome some circumstances in your life. I found two really cool comments, but I'll read one of them out from Noluntu Kachwa, who says, after passing my matric, my mother didn't have enough money to pay for my college fees, so I had to go work as a domestic worker. I was criticized, laughed at by my friends, but I didn't lose hope. I saved all the money I was earning as a domestic, was so lucky to work for a good lawyer family who motivated me to further my studies. Now I'm a qualified artisan, looking after my kids well. So many of these stories are all over our Facebook page at the moment. If you want to be inspired on this Motivation Monday, head over there right now. Afternoon Express. Go and comment, share your story with us too, or give us a call live on 083 913 3728. We'll be right back after this.